Just
snackage.
And when you are looking for that perfect thing to snack on, a brand that I turn to over and over again in my house for years, of course, is Germack. And we have Christy Fletcher joining us, who's going to share the benefits of Germack with us, while I'll share some of the extra little goodies that are packed inside this particular mix.
Exactly.
How are you?
Hi.
Happy summer.
Yes,
to
happy
you.
summer to
I mean,
you.
technically not till the 21st of June, but I'm thinking it's summer because
It
I'm
feels
ready
that
for
way.
it.
It feels that way already.
So I need to let you know at home, this is a set of 3 18-ounce jars. So that's over 3 1/4 pounds of chocolate caramel crunch. $39.82, a fantastic price with the shipping included for any of the Germack mixes, but I do need to let you know we have something here called the chocolate cutoff. So anything that has a lot of chocolate or maybe sometimes yogurt drops, things of that nature in it, they would melt during shipping in the middle of summertime. So we have this little period from the middle of May all the way until the middle of September where we can't ship chocolate. We're getting perilously close to that cutoff. So if you want this, please stock up because there is no auto delivery and you're not going to see it after a couple of weeks. Chocolate caramel crunch. So let me ask you the origins of Germack for someone that's new to the brand.
Germack's been around since 1924. We started as a pistachio company, one of the first to bring the pistachio to the United States. And that, of course, morphed into more different kinds of nuts, and then nuts and fruits, and then nuts, fruits, and chocolates.
And other yummies.
It's just yummy, yummy. But we are still family owned. We have not changed a thing as far as our roasting nuts process. Still family owned since 1924. We do it in small batches. Like every nut gets different attention, and you'll be able to see the difference when we show you individually in front how fresh these nuts are. Because the other one that we'll get to is they are hand packed
by Wally and his team.
Wally and his team in the warehouse, only when you order. So these jars are not sitting around in a warehouse.
Not waiting for you.
Yeah,
the order comes
we don't work
in,
that way.
and Wally goes, hop to it.
Yep.
Let's go.
Let's go team.
What do we have in this particular mix?
I'm silly. All right, we'll start off to the right if you can help me here, fellas. These are our batch roasted cashews. Again, in very small batches, a touch of salt, a touch of canola oil. Look, you can barely even hardly see any salt on there. Germack does everything very delicately.
They're just right, really.
That's the buttery nut. That's what you call a more buttery nut. These are the chocolate covered caramels, and I showed you wide open. And because it says chocolate caramel crunch, some folks thought there was a crunch inside there. There's just a nice thick hunk of caramel in there that is coated with beautiful, beautiful milk chocolate. Look how shiny that
You know what? The crunch is really from the nuts that are in
there. The crunch
here.
is from the nuts. That's right. We have Greek yogurt drops. About a year and a half ago or so, Germack went all Greek yogurt. It's all the rage, and it's because there's more protein in it. It's healthier.
And sometimes it's harder to find for you, so
Yes,
we
it
don't
is.
have the Greek yogurt mixes on as often.
Not as often, because we have to find it. That's what we call a specialty item. And I will say that the chocolate caramels are the only mix that we have this in. The only one.
And they're huge.
Yeah, they're enormous and yummo. And so now we have our jumbo flame raisins, and these, I mean, have changed your mind about raisins.
They really have. I mean, well, these raisins.
These raisins.
I will still not eat the little tiny ones. I love these.
Yeah, they're nice and soft and large, and they're called jumbo flames because they're naturally sweet on their own. We don't have to sweeten them up. They're naturally sweet. And then we go to our peanuts. These are just blanched peanuts. Never underestimate the power of a peanut. I grew up in Georgia, so I appreciate peanuts, and that's part of this crunch process, and very, very tasty. That's kind of America's nut to me. So
yeah, really.
Isn't it,
the
though?
quintessential.
The quintessential America's nut is the peanut. So peanuts, jumbo flame raisins, gorgeous Greek yogurt, these huge, huge caramel.
They're crazy.
Yeah, that's
crazy
they're just gorgeous, crazy great.
And here's the thing, too. You're getting the cashews in this beautiful mix along with the creamy and the sweet and the tender. And it's $39.82, and already many people are picking up more than one set because you get all 3 of these jars. And these jars are 18 ounces
They're biggins.
each.
Yeah.
They are biggins, to quote Christy Fletcher.
They're biggins.
And the thing is that we are getting so incredibly close to our chocolate cutoff where we cannot ship certain types of yogurt things and chocolate things, you know, for many different brands across the board because we don't want them to melt before they get to you in the heat of the summertime. So if you want to stock up, since there's no auto delivery, this is the time, because if you don't, it'll just disappear from QVC.com, and then you won't see it back at the very earliest, perhaps the middle of September, but then we might be making other mixes for the holidays. So
That's
then
right.
don't really know when you would see this particular
could be
one again.
This is when food hoarding is
Food
recommended.
hoarding. Oh, so can we hoard this for how long?
Yes, you may hoard this food, and it's okay, because we're not telling you not to eat chocolate in the summertime. We're telling you we just can't ship it all summer. This is our freshness seal. So after Wally in the warehouse and his pals hand pack these jars, this freshness seal is put on. It will last you 12 months. Keep it in a cool, dry place. In a cabinet or something like that, or in your refrigerator, pantry, anything like that. But if you love caramel, and I would tell you something coming from somebody that I trust completely, our food stylist Carol, this is one of her favorite Germack mixes.
Is it one of Carol's favorites?
Because of the chocolate caramel. It's the only mix. And if I'm a caramel fanatic, because
you don't say caramel.
I say caramel because that's where my Gammy used to give me those little caramel squares.
I am so impressed because most people say caramel, and then they make fun of me for saying caramel.
It's caramel.
Yeah. Well, you kind of mixed caramel and caramel to caramel.
Caramel.
Okay, wait. So I need to let you know at home, we began with 1,800 sets. Here's the deal. We have fewer than 600 remaining. Ooh. We're obviously not reordering this before our cutoff. We don't even have time to do this before our chocolate cutoff. So if you're interested in picking this up, knowing we will not have it on for the rest of June, the rest of July, the rest of August, at the very least, the earliest in September, and that, again, it is no guarantee because we might be doing some brand new things for the holidays. I don't know how long it's going to be till we get this back in again.
Yeah, we switch them out. So we might, seasonally we switch them out. So like I said, hoard food.
Hoard food. It's okay to hoard this because it'll stay good for a year in your pantry.
And
You'll be fine
and
the summer.
especially, I mean, I think more than fellas, I think women need chocolate. That's just a thing. Fellas need chocolate too, but I think it's
no, for me, it is like a dietary requirement. I actually have, like, you know how most handbags have 2 cell phone pockets?
Yeah.
I have a cell phone pocket and a chocolate pocket.
Like
I designated one of them as my chocolate pocket in my handbag. So for $39.82, you're going to be getting these 3 big, beautiful jars, which means these could be for your own food hoarding. But wouldn't this be a wonderful hostess gift to bring to a gathering? Because how many barbecues do you go to? And someone's bringing the beer and someone's bringing the booze, but there's tons of kids that can't take advantage of that.
Kids
and there's some adults
love this.
that don't drink either, and so it's just nice to have a different option that everybody can enjoy.
Look at that. Look how thick that caramel is in there. That caramel, that wonderful, the Greek yogurt chops. Kiddos like this too, but there are also plenty of health factors in here.
I just need to say there's fewer than 300 remaining.
Oh, yeah.
And that dropped by about half in the last minute. We had 600, now we have 300. Chocolate cutoff is in just a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'd grab this, hoard it, put it in a cool, dry place, but remember, there is some health. It's health and fun, okay? You know what I mean? This is where Germack, when we do the morsels and do chocolates like this is health and fun. And remember,
something yummy without going too crazy.
Something yummy, and this guy is the only mix that we have this in with this chocolate caramel. And like you said, no idea after chocolate cutoff when or if it's coming back. So this is worth hoarding. Definitely worth hoarding.
Not to mention, the fact that it's going to be a long time before you see it again is one thing. The other thing that I didn't mention, and that's my job, and I forgot, it's the last day at the featured price. So that's a massive yikes right there.
I forgot about that too.
$39. Well, you know what? I'm so excited about the flavors and not really thinking about the prices expiring at the end of the day. But the fact of the matter, it is. It's last call. It will probably disappear anyway. But if that was one of the reasons you were waiting, yes, the price is expiring at the end of the day, so please don't wait. Christy Fletcher,
Thank you,
always
dear.
a delight. Mwah. Thank you so much.
Good to see you, hon.